Coucou les filles, hello my loves, Marhaba habibetey. So we're off to a good start. I haven't filmed in like a month and my low battery light is flashing. So let's hope it cooperates with us long enough to get this video out and we'll go from there. How was your July? Mine was a bit of a blur. I'm gonna share a couple makeup favorites, but they're mainly a lot of just like life favorites because I've been out about doing stuff. More than sitting down and doing my makeup or sitting down filming or just sitting down in general. So I'll start with a few makeup bits if that's what you're here for, and then we can say goodbye, and if you want to hang out and listen to the rest of the stuff, then we can do that as well. In terms of makeup, it's been very minimal. I think I counted it. I wore makeup like 3 or 4 times the entire month. I have been learning to ride a motorcycle and I wear a full face helmet because I like my head. I don't mean that in a judgmental way, but I don't know how you feel comfortable and safe on a motorcycle, anything less than a full face helmet. I don't know. Anyways, it is very hard to put on a full face of makeup underneath that helmet without getting it everywhere. So thus the reason why there's only been very little makeup. But it's a lot of the same. Foundation's been the same. I've really loved this Sephora Inner Eye Highlight from my last favorites video. But there are a few products, and they're all on my face, that are new this month that I've really been loving. They're new to my favorites. They're not new products. There we go. So MAC's Pressed Pigment and Deeply Dashing. That's what I've got underneath my lower lash line. It's just a really pretty shiny pressed pigment. MAC's got a bunch of these. I love the pigmentation and the glitter and the sparkle. And yeah, I've really been enjoying it. And then as a lip combo, this Rimmel Exaggerate lip pencil in East End Snob, which is actually like all the way out. So I've got to go get a new one. You can tell that I really like it. And then I've just been topping it with this lipstick from MAC called Bianca B. It's just, it's nothing special. Like there's a lot of colors like this in terms of a dupe, but I've just been loving it kind of on the inner portion to give a little bit more of like a pout to the lips. So honestly, that's it for makeup. There's nothing really else new and exciting, but we can talk about some life favorites. I was like thinking about what I wanted to film. I was out having lunch with my friend Lori. Hey, if you're watching, it was so much fun. We were both like show up a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious, but it was just like the conversation just flowed and it was beautiful, and just the kind of full circle and all the gushy things I didn't get to say to you. I hope you could feel, because I could feel anyways. But we were having lunch and she was like, well, what are you thinking of filming? Like, you want to do a life update or favorites or what's going on? And I was like, I think I do favorites because I could tell you guys the things that have been going on but that have really been good, and focusing on that versus the like work is long and tough and there's stuff with health and like all that kind of stuff we can deal with when it's not fun and sunny and we're sitting here with you guys. So let's talk about the happy stuff. In the month of July, I got to go to 2 concerts, Bruno Mars and Ed Sheeran. I was expecting Bruno Mars to be amazing. I think you guys remember from the last vlog that I did 2 years ago now, it would be when we went to see him. He was just fantastic. This show was a little bit underwhelming. It was fun. I danced a lot. I didn't yawn once. I yawned a lot at the Ed Sheeran concert. Not because he was boring. His show was great. I'm an old lady and I'm getting tired. But I had a really fun time dancing and singing and being excited about being at Bruno. But it was not quite as magical. So can anyone tell that like 12 hours have gone by since I sat down? The sun has completely set. My makeup is all over the place. My battery was dead and we were running late, so I didn't have time to let it charge. And we went and had a whole day and then came back. So given how much time I have on my hands to film, we're gonna finish this video here with all this dewiness going on. And I just had a giant latte to try to wake myself up because I'm like falling asleep. So anyways, I think I ended telling you about the concerts that I had seen. So we did Bruno Mars, which was nice, but not as like magical as it was the first time around. And then we went to Ed Sheeran and it was really, really good. James Blunt opened up for him, and he's like super sweet and totally personable and had some really great new songs. So that was a lot of fun to do, to see, to experience. And then what else has been happening? Lots and lots of motorcycling. Let me know if you guys want like a dedicated video to all that. I took 2 different courses and then a couple like one-on-one lessons and then some test prep classes and the road test twice. And so it's been one of those things. It's really been super challenging, but really exciting, stressful at times, anxiety ridden at times, but super freeing and amazing and rewarding, but very, very time consuming. It's been a long time since I've had to learn something so completely new. And so besides the physical and mental challenges, there's been like some emotional around it, both good and bad. So anyways, if you want to see a whole video on that and tips and gear and the bike that I ultimately ended up buying and all that kinds of good stuff, let me know because I can film that. And yeah, that's about it. Just insanity. I ran all of like 4 times in July. Nobody tell my training schedule. I have a race coming up in like 3 weeks. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I feel like this video has turned into a hot mess. But I wanted a chance to sit down and talk to you guys real quick and touch base and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, let me know what your favorites were this month. Let me know if you've had a weird summer. It's been strange, it's just off, you know? Not good, not bad. Well, I mean, lots of really good, lots of really tough, and then just weird, like it's seemed kind of off center. So let me know how your summers have been going. Here's for a bright and happy and positive and productive August. I've got an empties to film, so maybe since I'm here and sitting and I have a minute, I'll film that even with, now that the sun is gone. And yeah, okay, I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's do some points of positivity before I leave though. My first point of positivity was definitely getting my motorcycle license. After I failed that first test and I was a little bit rocky, I was worried it wasn't going to happen. So it made me really, really happy to pass and to do well. There's a whole story about why I failed too. Not my fault. Not my fault. Anyways. So that was definitely my first point of positivity. My second is having my sister home for a couple weeks and getting to hang out with her. So that's made me also really smiling, giggly, and full of positivity. And then my third point of positivity is getting to hang out with you guys today. I know we're technically in August, so it's not really a July favorite, but or point of positivity, but I'm gonna count it as such. Can I piggyback that with like hanging out with Lori for lunch the other day? Okay, let's do that. I'm technically going a 3-2. There we go. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.